Well, hello and welcome to this week's Wednesday night webinar. I'm Andy, the Inkster Writer, and it is so nice to have so many people from all around the country, in fact, all around the world here with us, taking a series that is USA Ink Refill Station Business. I am very, very happy to be sitting here on behalf of Lenny the Ink and Green, who is the architect, founder, and visionary behind everything with Inkway. We are very, very fortunate to have a company that has such a great business model with it. I have been at various points in my career a business coach as well as a evaluator of businesses. I've helped build franchises. I've helped build out licensing agreement models. I've helped do a lot of different things to give me a pretty good idea of what a good business consists of. So we're going to start out tonight telling you what you should be looking for in a business model. What you want is a disruptive model in an established market with a high quality product. Well, we hit on all three of those. We're a disruptive model because we're the first and only direct sales channel in the ink industry. We're in an established market. It's $70 million strong right now. There's 30 cartridges sold every second. That's toner and ink both. There's a high quality product. We pass the eye test, meaning against our competitors, face to face, same printer, same, their ink and our ink. We win 9 out of 10 times as the better looking print. Price competitive, as long as you're comparing apples to apples and not apples to cucumbers, we are very competitive. In fact, we will crush most people's prices when you get into the refill market. If you're looking at a growing market, industry set by 2020 to go to 130 billion, by 2022 to go 150, maybe even 160 billion, depending on which estimates you look at. That's a huge upswing in the next 3.5 to 4 years. You are in a sweet spot, folks. There is a wide customer base. There's 2 printers in every home, 7 printers in every office. Imagine if you started accessing just a few of those each month and adding to your business, because most of that becomes repeat sales in one way or another. You want a cause that people believe in. Well, going green is very important to a lot of people. There's tons of people that believe in protecting the planet, reducing their carbon footprint, making a less of a mess in the landfills. You're also a cause that people believe in because they want you to succeed as a business owner. Now, you also get compensation in various forms. If you're an elite distributor, you get 5 different ways to get paid. If you're a founder, you get 9 different ways to get paid. Stick with us, and we'll get to those pieces as we go through this presentation on those 5 and 9 ways to get paid. And I guarantee you're going to be pretty darn excited when you get to see what we can do and how we do it. Now, when you look at a business, there are a couple other things you look for. What kind of support do they have? Well, what if I told you that we handle all the stocking, shipping, and handling, plus we take care of product training, tech training, and any other training of customers and people like that, consulting people when they call in, or they write in, they come in on the website and they want to know what to buy, we will work with them. We will walk through with them. We will find the best options for them. We'll train you on how to do that if you're interested in learning to do that too. We'll train you on how to refill for others. Those are all huge things. They're great ways to make money in your business too. Marketing materials, education, and support, all provided. There's a Thursday webinar at noon that we go through all sorts of different training pieces, showing you how to build your business. Then we also have a low entry price point. We've got low monthly operations costs, and we've got an ability to begin now. You could start as early as tomorrow with your new business. And it's not that expensive to get in, especially not when you compare it to the cost of a franchise or the cost of a licensing agreement. All right, so why build a business? Well, for a lot of families, they're not looking for thousands or tens of thousands of dollars a month. They simply need to replace a couple $100 that have gone missing. There's been a decrease of $400 a month for the average American family. And that's from a recent CNN report. Now, the other thing that motivates people to get out and build a business is there's less control than ever over the stability of day jobs. So if some changes in the economy, 58% of Americans, that's more than 1 out of every 2, are worried about losing their job. Having a backup job, a backup income source, especially if it's something you own and control, is a really interesting option, lucrative option, attractive option for so many American families. Now, why ink? Well, we just showed you a ton of examples why Inkway, but let's talk about why ink. People are getting ripped off on what they pay for ink. We'll get to that in just a second on how much they're paying. But why ink also? In this case, it's sort of why Inkway. We have a solution for all printers, whether it's going to be ink or it's going to be toner. Either way, we can help out. It doesn't matter if it's an old printer, a new printer, or a brand name printer, or another printer. And then if you're going green, you've got the idea of being able to save the planet, reduce your carbon footprint, and do all these other great things that so many people want to be able to do. So why ink? Those are all reasons why ink. What are you spending per gallon? 1 gallon of ink is $9,000. We think about gas getting up to $4 or $5 a gallon, we're outraged. We think about the most expensive liquids in the world, and this is right up there. If it's not the top, it's very close. What it breaks down to, folks, is whereas the major manufacturers, the big brand names and everybody like that, when you buy even at a superstore or a cost cutter store or an office supply store, you're paying at least $2 a milliliter. At least $2 a milliliter for ink. Sometimes as much as $4 or $5 a milliliter, depending on the packaging and the type of cartridge and the type of printer. Our ink costs 8 cents a milliliter when you refill for yourself. That's a heck of a deal if you look at it right. Now, I said earlier, solution for every printer. Doesn't matter if it's old, it's new, if it's a name brand, if it's an off brand. Doesn't matter how old the cartridges are. Doesn't matter about any of that. We can show people how to replace those cartridges and even be able to refill for themselves. Heck, I use this refillable, reusable cartridge that are amazing. I order an inkjet bottle pack, and it comes with these little syringes, and I pop a little plastic tab on the side of these, fill them up, stick them on my printer, and rock and roll. And they have been nothing but awesome. I'm going to actually have to order a couple bottles of black ink from Inkway real soon here, because my son keeps blowing through the black ink like crazy because he keeps printing out movie scripts. Bless his heart. I mean the entire script, all the dialogue, everything else. It's often hundreds of pages. So I'm going to keep the paper companies and Lenny in business here. Again, we've got high quality ink. We passed that test 9 out of 10 times against the competitors' inks. Now, when you talk about saving the planet, not only you get to save money, but you get to save the planet. Reduce your carbon footprint, take some of those 30 cartridges sold every second and make sure they don't end up in the landfill. It is a huge landfill issue. We show you how to refill, reuse, and recycle, and that's really important. And it's something that the millennials who are taking over office management right these days and the Gen Xers who have already taken over a lot of office management actually really care about and will actually listen to you because of. Now, everyone's a customer. Doesn't matter which side of this thing you come down on, business on the right, homes on the left. Home side of things, school kids, parents, grandparents or seniors, teachers, photographers, hobbyists, people that are printing stuff out for scrapbooking or printing stuff out for like there's a woman I know that does these collage pieces on the side of a bag that she sells and then puts out for parents that are, toting a new baby around, and the diaper bag now has the pictures of the kid all over the side of it. It's pretty cool stuff, but she has to print, so she prints her pictures. Right now, up until fairly recently, she was going and printing them all at like a Walgreens and places like that. Now she's gotten a photo printer at home, and she's using our inks, and she is really happy. Let's see here. Attorneys, realtors, appraisers, businesses, large or small, churches, nonprofits, schools. Heck, you can use these things in all sorts of different ways. The nonprofits and schools, you can use them as a fundraiser, baseball teams, sports teams, soccer teams, whatever you look at that way. Churches, you can actually use this as a fundraiser as well. We'll talk more about that on Thursday at noon, but there are a lot of different ways you can run the inkjet refill station out as a fundraising tool. Make yourself some money and make the fundraising organization a good deal of money as well. plus pick up a lot of new customers. So enough about that for now. Let's talk about how you do turn ink into cash rather directly. This is the compensation plan. We still have founder units available, and I'm telling you right now, if you can, you want to pick them up. This is your next step to be able to get paid 9 different ways. Here's the chart. I'm going to show you something that's really cool. Look at bonus number 2. You get 4 inkjet refill stations per founding unit. Okay, number 7. When you do that, you actually make $750 per station. You can scrap this part right here and look at this for right now. 750 plus 750 is 1,500 plus 750 is 2,250 plus 750 is $3,000 if you refill for a total of 200 cartridges or 50 printers on average. You're going to make around $3 grand. Those 4 refill stations that you just made $3 grand off of cost you $1 grand in investment up front. So it's a 3-to-1 return. That's incredible. Now, add to that founders get company profit sharing in pools A, B, C, and D, matching company profit sharing in pools A, B, C, and D as well. That everybody gets a 10% bonus on all web store sales, an $80 referral opportunity bonus, and the ability to refill for others. So you make between $450 and $500 per inkjet refill station after you've gone through the ones you get. As a distributor, you get 1 up front, you get 1 at 6 months. As a founder, you get 4 up front, and you get 1 every 6 months. So you get materials handed to you to go build your business and make money. You're going to get shares of the elite bonus pool, no matter whether you're an elite bonus distributor. I'm sorry, an elite distributor or a activated founder. Everybody gets bonuses 9, 10, and 11 as well. Unlimited tech support, the listing on green.ink, and the Inkway University. Bonus number 12 is refer a founder. If you refer a founder and you get a $60 bonus. This referral opportunity bonus here refers to people who are elite distributors who come in. You get $40 up. You get $40 6 months from now if they stay active and work their way through their first 6 months and get their first refill station sent to them as part of the ongoing program. Now, I want you to think about this. If just 8 people sign up, your monthly business expenses are pretty much covered as a distributor or a founder. It's $49.99 a month. You're getting a $40. 8 people sign up and you get the recurring revenue at the 6-month mark. You are going to make more than it costs you to run your business for the year in return, very simply and very easily. That's an awesome deal. Now, let's talk about this. If you need $200 to $500 a month, let's talk about $200 a month. Most people tell me, hey, I need around $200 or $300 a month to be really worth my while. Okay, you refer 5 people at $40, you're going to make $200. That's 5 people a month who become elite distributors. That's $40 this month, and then another $40 6 months from now. If you refer 5 people and you refill 5 printers for others, which is 20 cartridges, you're going to make at least another $250 for a total of at least $450. If you refer 5, refill 5, and sell 500, you're going to make another $50 off the 500 for your commissions, which is 10% on your web store sales this time. Now, when they order 500 again, you're going to make another $50 somewhere on down the line. That's a total of 500. Now, if you need more than that, here's some other ways in which we can make more money. It basically works out to referring more people. But one thing that's not factored in here is residuals, referrals, plus your shares of the biannual elite bonus pool, as well as for founders, their shares of the profit pools for founders. 20% of company profits for Inkway and AccuBrite, which is our wholesale division, are split into 4 different pools. Pool A, founders with either a part of a unit or a whole unit at their equivalent portion of Pool A. Pool B, founders with at least 2 whole units get shares in pools A and B. Pool C, founders with at least 5 units get shares in pools A, B, and C. Now, I want to put this out to you. If you were to purchase 5 units, that's a $1,000 investment. That is currently about 1/5 of what you'd pay to pick up any franchise out there. Plus, you'd have to have lease and rental and build out and all the other things. And I guarantee you it would cost you $50 a month just to turn on the light switch, much less pay your electric bill. Okay? $50 a month here, $49.99 covers your monthly expenses. And a $5,000 in, honestly, is not a big in when you're looking at the possible return that you have here. These pools start to build up and fill. Pool D is a special pool. It is for the purchasing founder with the most units. They take all of Pool D. They do not participate in pools A, B, or C. They take all of Pool D. That's a sweet ride, man. That's awesome. What else do you gain? Well, we bring you Inkway University, which is sort of training on demand. That's Thursdays at noon on webinar training. And then it's also built into what we're building out as an Inkway University website that will be banner ads, print ads, a lot of captured videos talking about LinkedIn training, social media training, the videos that are up that talk about elite distributors and customers as well. We're giving you listings on the Uber of Ink, which is green.ink. It's kind of like Uber in the sense that you punch in your zip code, you're found, and you're found as the ink man or ink woman of your area. There's all sorts of things about that. But come to a Thursday training, we'll talk about that more. I just want to make sure you're aware you're getting a lot of cool little extras here. But it's time to get motivated, folks. You want to get people to these webinars Wednesday at 8 for learning about the business. There's a lot of you here tonight whose names I don't recognize, and that means you're probably new, and that means you're probably looking at this to try to figure out what in the world is going on. So, what in the world's going on? You have an opportunity to become a founder tonight. You have an opportunity to become an elite distributor tonight. And if you just want to become a customer, that's fine too. But what you want to do if you want to actually build this out as a business is start working it as a business. Start advertising your website. Start talking about your ability to refill with others. For goodness sake, get yourself to the Thursday noon webinar and learn about all the different ways you can grow this business. Begin leveraging our marketing tools and resources yourself, and begin working on asking, hey, where do you buy your ink? Do you know how much ink costs most of us per gallon? I mean, when you buy at the big box store or even the cost cutter store, the warehouse club, man, you're paying almost $9,000 a gallon. $2 a milliliter. I can get you ink at 8 cents a milliliter that's actually really, really high quality. Would you be interested in that? Most people are going to say yes. They want to know more. So by now, I hope you're curious. I hope you're ready to pick one of these two ways forward. The time is right now to pick a path forward. Become an elite distributor for the $49.99 a month and the upfront $300 or so dollars. It's for the inkjet readation that you get sent out of the gate so you can start working. Or there's a handful of founder units that are available. So if you talk to us, email us at ceo@inkwayusa.com. We'll get you set up and running. Want to talk to any of the folks out there that are currently founders that still need to activate, and if they're not activated yet, you can read what's up on the screen. I'd highly recommend, rather than me trying to read this all to you, do a quick screen grab, hit print screen on your keyboard, and then review this information, because all of it is here. It will take you through step by step what you need to do in order to get yourself active and activated. And then there's this next piece here. You hit your print screen again, you'll have a capture of how to activate part 2. You can also go, if you want to catch this information and have it up in front of you for long enough to read it, you can go and take a quick look at the inkwayusa.com. Up in the top middle, it says webinars and training. This webinar will be up sometime probably tomorrow night or Friday morning. And so if you need to review it and go back to it, it will be available then. But I'm going to put back in one right now, how to activate. Hit print screen. Take the time to hit print screen and save that. And then do this one and hit print screen again. And you'll have all the information you need right there. If you have any questions, CEO at Inkway USA, Mark, M-A-R-C, at Inkway USA, or Andy at Inkway USA, A-N-D-Y, at inkwayusa.com. We will try to get your questions answered for you as quickly as possible. Again, my name's Andy, the Inkster Grider. If there's any questions out there, I'm glad to take them. But I do appreciate everybody being out here tonight and the good response and good attendance we had here again tonight. Thank you. Anybody have any questions, you can hit me in either the private chat or in the public chat here. And right now, we're not getting any questions tonight, so I think we're going to call it a night. I thank you all again very much for taking the time to come out, take a look at the Inkway USA model of business. I really encourage each and every one of you to bring people with you to next Wednesday nights when we present the business again. Send them to the inkwayusa.com website, show them the webinar that's on actually signing up as a founder. Make sure that they're seeing one of the newest ones because there's a lot of new information on it. And then the last but not least, get yourself to the Thursday afternoon sessions. And if you can't do that because it's noon in the middle of the day, then make sure go and get yourself looking at those on the inkwayusa.com site. You're informed on all these things we're talking to you about how to build your business. Again, we want you to succeed. We believe in you, and we thank you very much for all your hard work and all your interest. Again, thank you very much for being here tonight, and I look forward to talking to you tomorrow at noon. I'm Andy, the Inkster Grider, out of here until next Wednesday night for the company presentation, and again, tomorrow at noon for the training. Thank you.